Hello everybody, a big hello to my Twin Flame community. This is one of the Twin Flame private client readings which has already been paid for, and it's a part of my pending work. So here I begin with the reading right away. This reading is for my client Rennie. So Rennie, going on with this reading, diving right into the reading, I would like to tell you what I feel about your current Twin Flame situation. Um, and proceed ahead with the reading that I did for you. So what I'm getting for you, Rennie, is right now your masculine twin is torn between two situations. He is torn between two situations where he does not know, or he is not fully aware which way to go. That is his current scenario, as far as the reading tells me. He is very torn, he's very disillusioned, he's very disturbed, he cannot figure out which way to go, and he has two choices in front of him, and there's nothing which is helping him in making up his mind. You cannot help him, the other person cannot help him, nothing can help him. Both of the choices look equally good to him, and he is also very sad and depressed regarding what his next step should be. And he's torn in his own life, it might seem that he's happy on the outside, but he's not really happy. He's having to deal with these two situations, with these two choices that have been put in front of him, and he wants to make one choice, but he's not ready and he's not aware of what choice to make. In the situation, also what I'm being shown is that in this situation where he is in between two choices, and there's nothing more that you can do for the situation and do for him, you have shown a lot of strength during this situation. You have shown a lot of inner strength during this situation, where you have in a way come out as your own leader, as the leader in this journey, in a way that you have shown so much inner strength that you have kind of become the leader, and you are overlooking the whole situation. You are trying to actually make sense of the whole situation. You are trying to gather everybody's energies and trying to work those energies in your favor, and you've shown a lot of inner strength, kind of inner strength that you did not even know that you had. Also, the universe is telling you that, my dear friend, in this phase where you've shown a lot of inner strength and the other person was doing all these things, or had these two people that they were choosing from, or not choosing from, or not being able to make the decision, you were totally alone in this time, and being alone in this time, you went through a lot of hardship. You went through a dark night, a dark night period where you were totally disillusioned, you were totally in despair, and you did not know what to do. And the universe is trying to tell you that you have to be okay with the situation of being alone, and you have to embrace the situation of being alone. There is nothing wrong in being alone, and do not judge yourself harshly on being alone, my friend, because that being alone, or you're going through the dark night of the soul, is going to bring forward a lot of good things spiritually, and in terms of your awakening, and you are going to um, reap the rewards of this dark night later on, as you go through this journey. So this person, this twin of yours, this masculine twin, had two choices to figure out from. You cannot choose, he could not choose. But the choices were being presented to him, and he was being told that he should choose. So he was all depressed and sad. You see this girl's face, he was all depressed and sad and crying, for having to choose between these two people, and you know who these two people were. One was with him in his house, and one was you. And during that time, you had to show a lot of inner strength. You just had to be like this lion. You had to bring forth all of your inner strength. It is time to become a great leader. So you had shown a lot of inner strength, and even now you're showing that kind of inner strength which is required for you. And my friend, you went through the dark night of the soul. You were very depressed, and you see this moon, this full moon, and the night behind, and the barren tree. You felt as if nothing makes sense. You went through a lot of bad times, bad periods where nothing made sense, and everything looked so dismal. So the universe is telling you that it is all right to be alone, it is all right to be in this dark night, because out of this dark night a wonderful new horizon is going to come forth. And you see this barren tree, it looked like nothing was making sense, everything was so dry and barren for you. There was no love around, there was nobody around to console you, there was nothing which you could lay sight on. But my friend, soon you're going to get a lot of wise advice, a lot of good counsel from a person who's going to open your eyes regarding this journey, or regarding your personal journey, what is going to happen on your personal journey. And you have to listen to this person, my friend, you have to listen to this person. This person could be me that you're talking to. So you have to heed wise counsel, and you have to listen to this person who is trying to, or who will try to tell you all regarding your personal twin journey. And you have to follow the steps that they tell you, or even another person that you talk to, and whatever they tell you have to follow their advice. That is what is being told to you. And my friend, you have a lot of inner work to do, because I'm being told that you have a lot of balance that you have to come into. Right now your situation is very unbalanced. It's like a lot of outer energies or outer entities are going to attack you during this time. You're going to be attacked by a lot of people who you thought were your friends or were your family. You're going to be attacked energetically or psychically. You're going to be attacked by them, and you're going to feel like, how come these omens or these bad signs are coming into your life. A lot of bad signs are going to come into your life, in a way that a lot of people are going to psychically attack you, or you're going to get energetic attacks from other people who you thought were your friends. You might also have these energetic attacks in person from people who are possibly a part of his family, or also you might get energetic attacks from people who are somehow related to him and are trying to pull you down. So because of that, you have to bear with that period, my friend. And the way you can bear with that period or pass through that period is by doing attunements with the universe, attunements with the energetic sphere. And you have to rebalance yourself, my friend. You have to rebalance yourself. So you look at this person, and there are crows, and there's a scarecrow. Lot of these bad signs and omens are going to happen, and you have to go through the atonement and the rebalancing through inner work to be able to go through this period. The black cat is again not a good sign. It's considered a omen in many cultures. So this is trying to tell me that a lot of psychic attacks, a lot of energetic attacks are going to come your way. But you have to do your attunements and do your rebalancing through inner work, and you have to come into a balanced state, so that you can avoid, even though your attacks, those attacks will come, you have to avoid them, ignore them, by being so spiritually strong yourself in your own energetic body. And also, my friend, whatever you have dreamed of will come true. Whatever you're dreaming of with your twin, and whatever you're dreaming of in general in your life, will come true, because you have a inner sense of knowing, you have an inner sense of intuition, and also that inner sense of knowing will increase in the future. And whatever you dream or whatever you want to do, you will come into a strength where that will happen, that is ought to happen. So you see this kitsune is this fox, which is a fox of dreams coming true. I will show you whom to trust. So this fox is indirectly inside your body energetically, and you see how the girl who was crying is right now standing so tall in her own strength. So you're going to become this girl, and you are going to make your dreams come true, because this inner guidance is available to you. And this attunement and balance that you're going to get through inner work, and then this kitsune energy or your intuition energy is going to help you, and going to tell you who to trust and who not to trust on this twin journey, my friend. After that, what is going to happen is that I'm being told that you should give a certain amount of space to this masculine twin of yours. I'm being shown that you have done a lot of stalking, you have done a lot of chasing energy towards him, you've given him a lot of chasing energy. And whether you want to accept that or not, I am getting that through the universe and through this reading. And I would not just let it go. I have to kind of beat you up on it, because you have been sending a lot of chasing energy, and your whole persona as such right now is of a chaser who is constantly either chasing him physically, or chasing him energetically, or stalking his social media, or stalking him through other people. So my friend, you have to give this a little space, because only when you give this a little space, only then he will energetically think of coming back, or physically think of coming back. Only then you will get that romance back in your life which you so want. It won't come by chasing. You cannot grab anything, you cannot chase anything and bring it back to your life. The only way you can do it by creating space within yourself, and that happens when you withdraw from the chasing energy and when you come into a standstill or a surrender energetically. And that again will only happen once you do inner work. Once you do inner work and you come into a stability of coming into that standstill or surrender, only then you will let go of the chasing energy. It's not like one fine day you decide that I'm going to let go of the chasing energy and you will stop stalking. That will not happen. It will only happen when you will build yourself up spiritually, and you will build up yourself up so much that you will not feel the need to chase, my friend. So in order for the beauty to get the beast, or in order for the feminine twin to get her masculine twin, you need to give some space in this relationship. You see, this beast is only going to give this rose to this damsel or this beautiful lady only when you give space in the relationship. Also, you will get a lot of gifts related to jewelry. You see, there's jewelry and there's a rose. So these romantic gestures and these stuff is only going to be given by the masculine twin to the feminine twin, which is you, only when you let go of your chasing energy, or if you give space in this relationship which is there. Otherwise, it is going to continue as a chaser runner dynamic. It's going to keep on, you're going to keep on doing the dance of duality, as it is called. It is a dance where one time you go up, the other time you go down. You can only stop this dance of duality by coming into a standstill and no movement, or what is called surrender, or what happens when you do a certain amount of inner work and you don't need to go this way and this way, this way and this way, because your own spiritual strength is built up so much that you do not need to chase anybody in this life. That is when all the good things, including your masculine twin, comes back to you. Also, my friend, in terms of inner work, a lot of childhood mess that you went through, a lot of child abuse I'm being shown, parental abuse, maybe relationship abuse, and all other kinds of abuse which people put you through, that is going to resurface during this time. That is going to resurface during this time, and you are going to have to deal with it. It could also be good things which resurface, good things like as you were innocent, so innocent, and had square one energy, which means that you had the basic energy which you were born with, which everybody is happy when they're born. So that kind of energy will return back. And also childhood issues, which were any kind of childhood abuse you might have faced, any kind of abuse through your parents or through your family, through your friends, which you might have faced, which now hurts you, that is going to resurface, my friend, and you will have to do inner work related to that. So this is childhood treasures resurface. So this is not only good things from the childhood like innocence which resurfaces, this is all the past issues which will resurface, and they will make you go through a dark night, and finally you will have spiritual awakenings through inner work, and then you will transform into this butterfly. A lot of transformation or spiritual transformation will happen for you. And when this spiritual transformation happens, my friend, you will come into again fuller strength, and you will become a very fierce young lady, and you will let go of all the victim stories that you've told yourself, that oh, this thing happened to me, then this guy did this thing to me, this guy did this thing to me. All of that will go away with your spiritual awakenings, because what is spiritual awakening? Spiritual awakening is a thing which makes you realize your own full potential, your own soul potential. And your own soul potential is the most powerful. Your soul is the most powerful. So spiritual awakenings happen, and your soul comes to realize that it's the most powerful. There's nothing more than that. Once your soul realizes that it's the most powerful thing on the planet Earth, then you can get anything. You can get anything in that power. You can grasp anything that you desire or that you dream of. So you are going to change your life story by actually changing your own self. You again see the face of this girl. She's so confident, so full of strength, and you're going to become as fierce as this fox that is standing besides her, and she's going to think that she is not a victim. There has no harm being done to her, because she's going to do her inner work related to her past issues, her past beliefs. Everything is going to dissolve. She is going to delayer herself, and her soul is going to come out as a very strong soul, as a very strong potential soul who can attract all the good things into her life, my friend. And then again, at that time, you will have to uh, listen to your teachings from somebody that you take help from at that time. You could be taking help from me, or you could be taking help from somebody else. But again, what I'm being told is that somebody will teach you the ways of attracting good stuff into your life, ways of frequency, ways of vibration, and a person will teach you how to raise your frequency and vibration. Or you could be reading on your own and teaching yourself, but you will be taught. Now the tortoise is a very old being, tortoises live for 130, 150 years, which means they gather a lot of intellect from lifetime to lifetime, because the older you are, the more wisdom you gather, and so to say. Now maturity does not depend on age, but still people who can equate maturity and age, with more age you gain more wisdom, because you've seen through life experiences. So somebody who is in that spot, or you who are going to read or do your own research, you are going to get to this spot where you are going to teach yourself, self teach, or you are going to listen to somebody else. So when all this happens, when all this inner work happens, and you come into your strength, or your firm soul strength, then my friend, the unexpected change, there's going to be an unexpected change which is going to happen in your life. You see this person, now she is totally pure and white, because her soul has been delayered, and this card is a white colored card. The soul has been totally delayered, and you have come to the basic innocence, or the basic soul power that you once had, when nothing disturbed you. So the unexpected, a change you did not see coming will happen, my friend. A twist in the tail will happen. And what will be the twist in the tail will be that something you thought had finished will burst back into your life. The golden phoenix, something you thought had finished will burst back into your life, which is your masculine twin, who will come back into your life. So my friend, this, I see this happening in around 8 to 9 months to 1.25 year. I see the whole culmination, or you becoming a couple with your masculine twin, in this much time. It will start at around 7.5 months to 8 months, and the full-fledged relationship will happen in around 1.25 year. You will keep communicating with each other, and you will keep going through this journey the way I told. Concentrate on your inner work, concentrate on making your spiritual strength more, and soon there will be a twist in the tail. There will be a twist in the tail, to your tail, and there will be a twist in the tail, and something that you had finished will burst back into your life in around 12 months time, from 7.5 to 8 months to 1.25 year, or at 12 months time, in between that time, near about 1 year, my friend. What you had thought is now wasteful, now has finished, or he's not doing the right kind of things, everything will change, and you will see a new light of the day, my friend, in a average of 12 months or 1 year. And a beautiful twist in your tail, my friend, a beautiful twist in your tail, where you will have your masculine twin. Thank you so much.